A dangerous and significant pattern change is unfolding across the United States right now, and this is going to bring life-threatening cold, multiple waves of snow, and hazardous travel conditions that millions of people need to be aware of and prepared for. We are looking at the coldest air of the season so far, with temperatures plunging to dangerous negative 30 degrees in some areas, wind chills that could reach negative 50 degrees, and a series of fast-moving snow systems that are going to catch many people by surprise. This is a serious weather situation that requires your attention. This Arctic outbreak will impact over 60 million people from Montana through the Ohio Valley and into the Northeast. We are talking about dangerous, life-threatening wind chills across the northern plains and upper Midwest. We are talking about multiple rounds of accumulating snow, with some areas seeing 4 to 8 inches total. We are talking about hazardous travel across a massive area. If you live anywhere from the Rockies through the Great Lakes and down into the Ohio Valley, this affects you directly. This all begins today, Thursday afternoon, and continues through the weekend. The most dangerous conditions will be Saturday night into Sunday morning, when wind chills could reach life-threatening negative 40 to negative 50 degrees across South Dakota and Minnesota. That means today, Thursday, and tomorrow, Friday, are your critical preparation days. In today's forecast, we are going to break down exactly when each snow system arrives in your area, how much snow you can expect city by city, just how cold it is going to get, and most importantly, what you need to do to stay safe. Right now, cold air is already filtering into the northern plains, but this is just the preview. We have a powerful high-pressure system building across western Canada, and this is going to unlock the door and allow dangerously cold air to spill south. Behind this cold air push, we have multiple fast-moving clipper systems that will bring waves of snow. These clippers are small, but pack a punch with narrow bands of moderate to heavy snow that can drop 2 to 4 inches in just hours. The combination of snow creating hazardous travel, extreme cold moving in behind it, and strong winds creating dangerous wind chills makes this a significant multi-day event. Let me walk you through the timeline, because timing is everything when it comes to preparing and staying safe. Starting with today, Thursday afternoon, our first clipper system is already organizing across the northern plains. By around 4 p.m. this afternoon, snow develops across South Dakota and moves into Iowa. Picture here is 5 p.m. Thursday. We have a narrow but intense band of snow from Bismarck, South Dakota through Sioux City, Iowa into Des Moines. This is a focused stripe of moderate snow that will drop 2 to 4 inches quickly. By around 7 p.m. Thursday evening, this snow band intensifies, and the heaviest snowfall will be around Springfield, Illinois, and Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Snowfall rates could reach 1 inch per hour. If you are out Thursday evening from Iowa through Illinois and Indiana, conditions deteriorate rapidly. Roads clear at 5 p.m. will be snow-covered by 8 p.m. Come midnight Thursday into Friday morning, heavy snow shifts into Kentucky, southern Ohio, and West Virginia. For those in Lexington, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Charleston, this overnight period is when you see the heaviest snow. Moderate snow will put down 2 to 3 inches during this time frame. Early Friday morning commuters in these areas should expect snow-covered roads. By 7 a.m. Friday morning, this first clipper winds down but still produces light snow from Ohio through West Virginia. The heavier snow is done, but slick spots remain for the Friday morning commute. This system weakens approaching the Appalachian Mountains, so Interstate 95 cities like Washington, D.C. and Richmond see very little, maybe just flurries. By 2 p.m. Friday afternoon, our first clipper exits. But while that happens, our second clipper is already moving into Montana. This second system takes almost the same path, hitting many of the same areas again. Picture here is 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon, when the second clipper reaches peak intensity. Another narrow but potent snowband sets up from Des Moines through Chicago down to Indianapolis and Dayton. This is midday Saturday when many people would be out running errands. Snowfall rates could reach 1 to 2 inches per hour, creating very difficult travel conditions. By 6 p.m. Saturday evening, this second clipper continues southeast, impacting Indiana through Ohio and Pennsylvania. This system will bring more significant snow into the mid-Atlantic than the first clipper did. As Saturday night arrives, the snow winds down, but the real story shifts to dangerous cold moving in. Saturday night into Sunday morning is when we see the most extreme temperatures and wind chills of this entire event. Now, let's talk about the cold, because this is where this situation becomes particularly dangerous. We are not just talking about cold. We are talking about dangerous, potentially life-threatening cold that we rarely see even in winter. We are looking at temperatures running a dangerous 20 to 40 degrees below average across the northern plains, upper Midwest, and Ohio Valley. In South Dakota and Minnesota, temperatures could be 40 degrees below normal for mid-December. This is significant cold that demands respect. Let me break down temperatures day by day so you know exactly what to expect. Friday morning, December 12th, we already have cold conditions. Minneapolis wakes up to around 5 degrees, Fargo near 0, Bismarck around -5, Duluth near 0, Chicago Friday morning around 15 degrees, Milwaukee near 10, Indianapolis around 20. These are below average but manageable with proper clothing. Saturday morning, December 13th is when cold becomes serious. Minneapolis wakes up to dangerous -10 degrees, Fargo hits -20, Bismarck drops to -25, Duluth -15. These are dangerous temperatures where exposed skin can develop frostbite in under 30 minutes. Chicago Saturday morning near 0, Milwaukee around -5, Green Bay -10, Indianapolis around 10 degrees, Louisville near 15, Nashville around 20. Sunday morning, December 14th is peak cold when conditions become most dangerous. Bismarck could wake up to life-threatening -30 degrees, Fargo -25, Minneapolis -15, Duluth -20. Des Moines could hit -15, Chicago around -10, Milwaukee -10, Green Bay -15, Indianapolis could see 0 degrees, 0 in Bloomington, Illinois, Dayton around 5 degrees, Columbus near 5, Cincinnati around 10, Louisville could be near 0. Further south, Nashville could wake up to 15 degrees, Oklahoma City near 20. Even upstate New York sees negative temperatures north of Albany. The only area feeling normal Sunday morning is southern Florida with temperatures in the 70s. Everyone else, from the Rockies to the Atlantic, deals with well below average cold, with the most dangerous conditions across the northern plains and upper Midwest. Now, if you are wondering how cold it actually feels outside when you factor in wind, this is where conditions become particularly dangerous and potentially life-threatening. Wind chills will be extreme Saturday night into Sunday morning. Wind chills take into account both air temperature and wind speed. When you combine dangerous cold with strong winds, the effect on exposed skin is severe. With the wind chills we are expecting, frostbite can occur in minutes. Saturday night into Sunday morning, wind chills will be brutal and dangerous. Bismarck wind chills could plunge to -50 degrees. Fargo could reach -45 to -50. These are life-threatening wind chills where frostbite occurs in under 5 minutes. Minneapolis wind chills could drop to -35 to -40. Duluth, -40. Des Moines wind chills could reach -25. Chicago, around -15 to -20. Milwaukee, -25. Green Bay, -30. Indianapolis wind chills could drop to -10 degrees. These are dangerous, potentially life-threatening wind chills. With wind chills this extreme, frostbite can occur in under 10 minutes across the upper Midwest. In the coldest areas of the northern plains, we are talking 5 minutes or less before frostbite develops. This means if you have to go outside, every inch of exposed skin must be covered. Wear multiple layers, not just one heavy coat. Wear insulated gloves, not regular gloves. Wear a hat that covers your ears completely. Consider a face mask or scarf for your face. Limit outdoor time to essential activities only. This is particularly dangerous for anyone working outside, anyone waiting for a bus, children, elderly individuals, and anyone with health conditions. If you fall into these categories, take this seriously and plan ahead. The good news is, if you take these precautions, if you dress properly with all skin covered, if you limit time outdoors, you can stay safe even in extreme conditions. The danger comes when people are unprepared or underestimate the cold. Do not let that be you. Now let's talk about snow, because we have multiple rounds creating hazardous travel across a large area. From our first clipper Thursday afternoon into Friday morning, we are looking at significant accumulations from South Dakota through Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia. Areas south and west of Indianapolis could see 4 to 6 inches from this first clipper. I think closer to 5 inches is likely in the heaviest band. Bloomington, Illinois, 4 to 5 inches. Peoria, 4 to 5 inches. Springfield, 3 to 5 inches. Cedar Rapids is looking at 2 to 4 inches. Davenport 3 to 4, Des Moines 2 to 3, Cincinnati 3 to 4 inches. I think 3 inches is a good bet for Cincinnati. Dayton 2 to 3, Columbus 1 to 3, Charleston, West Virginia 2 to 4. These amounts make travel hazardous Thursday night into Friday morning. Adding our second clipper Saturday, some places could see total accumulations approaching 8 to 9 inches. Over 72 hours, a large corridor could see 4 to 8 inches total. The corridor from Charleston, West Virginia through Indianapolis up to Springfield, Illinois could see 6 to 9 inches total. Cincinnati, 6 to 8 inches total. Columbus, 4 to 6. Dayton, 4 to 6. Indianapolis, 5 to 8. Des Moines, 4 to 6. Chicago, 3 to 5 total. Snowfall rates during peak periods Thursday evening and Saturday afternoon could reach 1 to 2 inches per hour in the heaviest bands. That is heavy enough to quickly cover roads, reduce visibility to less than half a mile, and make travel very difficult. Picture trying to drive Saturday afternoon. You are going 10 to 20 miles per hour with hazards on. Snow is coming down hard, other cars are sliding, roads are completely covered despite plows working. This is why we emphasize avoiding unnecessary travel during peak snowfall. Lake effect snow will also be intense downwind of the Great Lakes. Western New York could see over 12 inches in typical snowbelts south of Buffalo. Areas south of Watertown and north of Syracuse could see 15 to 17 inches. Western Michigan, 6 to 10 inches. If you have travel plans Thursday evening through Saturday, this will be extremely hazardous. Interstate 80, Interstate 70, Interstate 64. All major routes will see difficult conditions. If you can postpone non-essential travel during peak periods, I strongly recommend it. After this Arctic outbreak moves through, we are looking at a significant pattern change. That big ridge in the western United States is going to expand eastward across the country, bringing a warm pattern for the middle and latter part of December. As we move toward December 18th, places that will be 40 degrees below average this weekend could be 20 to 30 degrees above average. This is the great thaw of December 2025. The 8 to 14-day outlook shows above average temperatures everywhere. Some areas could see temperatures 15 to 20 degrees above normal for late December. Some longer-range models even suggest this warm pattern could persist through Christmas, though forecasts that far out are less reliable. But the trend is clear. After this dangerous cold, we are looking at prolonged, above-average temperatures. For those dreading this weekend's cold, relief is coming quickly. All right, let me bring this together so you know exactly what to expect and what you need to do. We have a significant dangerous weather situation over the next several days. Multiple clippers bringing snow and hazardous travel, followed by the coldest air of the season with potentially life-threatening wind chills. For snow, 2 to 4 inches common from Iowa through Indiana and Ohio from the first clipper Thursday into Friday. The second clipper Saturday brings another 2 to 4 inches to the same area. Total accumulations 4 to 8 inches possible from Indianapolis through Cincinnati. Lake effect adds 12 to 17 inches in western New York. Peak snowfall Thursday evening and Saturday afternoon. Travel extremely hazardous during these times. For temperatures, dangerous cold Saturday into Sunday. Sunday morning is peak with temperatures -15 to -30 across northern plains and upper Midwest. Wind chills Saturday night into Sunday morning reach -40 to -50 in coldest areas. This is dangerous, potentially life-threatening cold causing frostbite in under 10 minutes. Even Indianapolis, Louisville, and Nashville see 0 to 15 degrees Sunday morning. Here is your preparation timeline. Today, Thursday, and tomorrow, Friday, are your preparation days. Today, get groceries for several days. Fill up your gas tank completely. Pick up medications. Run necessary errands while conditions are good. Tomorrow, Friday, do final preparations. Check your heating system works. Have flashlights, batteries, and emergency supplies ready. Saturday through Sunday, stay home. Saturday snow makes travel hazardous. Sunday morning, extreme cold makes being outside dangerous. These are not days for unnecessary travel. Make sure you have these items ready. For your vehicle, if you must travel, full tank of gas, ice scraper and brush, small shovel, sand or kitty litter for traction, emergency kit with blankets, extra warm clothes, flashlight with batteries, phone charger, food and water, first aid kit. Let someone know your route and arrival time. For your home, check heating system works now. Have backup heating ready but never use generators indoors. Have flashlights and batteries for power outages, extra food and water for 3 days, all medications, charge electronic devices, know where warming centers are. For neighbors and family, check on elderly neighbors and make sure they have heat and supplies. Bring all pets inside. Make sure everyone knows the plan. Share this forecast information. Look out for each other. This is a significant event with dangerous snow and life-threatening cold. But if you are prepared, if you take this seriously, if you follow these recommendations, you are going to be fine. The danger comes when people are unprepared or underestimate conditions. Take this cold seriously. Respect hazardous travel. Prepare your home and vehicle. Check on neighbors. We will keep you updated every step of the way. I will have another update tomorrow, Friday, with the latest on the second clipper timing, any adjustments to snowfall amounts, and the latest temperature forecast. Make sure you follow along for important updates. Stay safe out there, look out for each other, take care of your neighbors, be prepared, not scared, and we will see you in the next one.